Hello everyone, my name is Emma. Happy holidays! Welcome to my channel. So today is crocheting, Saturday night crochet, except that I won't be doing any kind of knitting though because I'm still under the weather and I'm trying to get over it. So I'm just trying to finish the crochet hat that I had made last week. The only thing about it was that I didn't like the way the shape was. I mean, it looked like a sailor, no, it looked like not a sailor's hat, like a rain, oh, I forgot what I called it. Some kind of like, it was just in a weird way and I didn't like it. So what I ended up doing, and I felt it like all the way behind my neck. It was like a rain hat of some sort, like a fisherman's hat. And I didn't like it. So I said, you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to take it apart and I'm going to do it over again. Not the whole thing. Just take some rows off and then seal it up again. So that's what I did. So I'm going to show you how far I've gotten and what I'm about to do. Okay, so I'm just going to put you down right here. And next week we'll see. Hopefully next week I will be able to show you some knitting that I did want to do. So, okay. So this is as far as I got. I got this far. And as you can see, I already did the rows. And I took some rows off, so I made it a little bit more, let me pick you up just a little bit more. It came off a little bit more. It looks weird, but a little bit more smaller, especially from down here. Except this, I'm gonna do this, but in a different yarn, maybe a thinner yarn. And what I ended up doing is that I kept the wrong side inside, of course, and I kept this on the outside. Now what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna gather everything. I wanted some white on here, so that's exactly what I wanted, and I wanted some white on the top. So instead of me pinching all of this and turning it inside out, which is supposed to look like that, right, more or less like that, which would look weird, I'm keeping this right here. So that's what I'm gonna do. This way, instead of me putting a pom-pom on top, this will be the pom-pom by itself. So I can't do this inside. Well, what I have here is that I couldn't find one of those what are those needles, like a threading needle? I mean, I had one, but I couldn't find one. And I know that usually, like if you go to Dollar Tree, you could usually find a threading needle with these little yarn kits. And my granddaughter had one, and I had taken it out, and I said, oh, you know, I can use this for threading yarn if I'm trying to end something on something that I make. So I try to hang on to it, and I put it away like for the longest time. And then when I was trying to find it again, I couldn't find it. And I was like, oh great, what am I gonna use now? So genius me, I remember I had these needles, but these are not really threading needles. This is a different kind. The head is really, like, you can tell it's really small, really small. And I was like, there's no way I'm gonna be able to fit this yarn through that hole. It's just not gonna happen. I'm not gonna make it. So what I ended up doing is that I put some tape and I made it as thin as possible. You know, I closed it up. And then what I did is I grabbed the needle and I grabbed this as thin as, I cut it as thin as I could, and I put it right through the head of the needle. And look at that. It goes right through. Pretty awesome, huh? It goes right through. And I remember that from, I don't know who showed me that. I don't remember who. So once you have the thread in there, you know, because you don't want it to get caught, you know, inside here. So once you have the thread inside the eye of the needle, just, you know, cut that tape off because you don't need it no more. Okay. So again, I took some rows off, and what I want to do is that I want to close this up. So let's see, it's kind of wonky because I don't know what I did wrong. I have to excuse my throat, it's just still sore. So what I'm gonna do, I might have done some rows. If you can see, it looks like it's a little off. I don't know, you could tell. Like, see, it's a little off over here. Like, see how it's like it's going down. But yeah, I might have made some rows longer than the other. And I took so many rows off. But I'm gonna go through the inside, and I'm gonna try to grab it as much as I can, and then just pull it. I'm gonna leave a little tail in there so I can tie it. So I'm just gonna try to go in and out. I'm trying to see how. I really don't have to pull too much. So I'm just gonna go in and out. Just enough, you know, like, you know what I'm gonna do? Just enough to pull it together. 'Cause that's all basically what I'm doing. I'm just going in and out. As a matter of fact, I'm just going through the actually I wanted to go higher. I needed to go higher. I don't know why I went so low. You know, I'm gonna pull it out because I didn't want to go that low. I wanted to go high. Okay, so I'm gonna do this again. I want to go as high as I can. Keep a tail. And I'm gonna go as high as I can. Because again, I want to be able to pull the top together as tightly as I can. But it has to be all the way to the top, or almost all the way to the top. And I hope this comes out. I hope this comes out right. Okay. Because instead, like I said, instead of me making a pom-pom, the white is going to be the pom-pom. I'm going to try to see if I can maneuver the, what do you call it, that top, and kind of like tighten it up, and so it can be like, just like if it would be squirting out. Okay, where did I start? Oh shoot, okay, wait. Is this where it started? Yeah, that's where I started, okay. Wasn't sure where I started. I go, wait a minute. So I'm trying to go as close as I can. It might not look great, it might not look perfect, but for my first try to making a hat, I think, you know, it is what it is. And I do like knitting. I do like making the cables, although when you do the cables, they do tend to take a little longer. Okay, I think I went over. Well, I'm just going to go back. I'm going to go in here. And I don't think I need any more thread other than just to pull it together. I'm just trying to pull it together now. I could feel my throat. It's just, it feels terrible. Which way am I going? Oh, okay, I'm trying to make sure. I don't want to rip it. You see what I mean? It's, yeah, kind of like that. Okay, so I want to make sure I get it nice and tight, because this is the part that is going to be, let's see. Okay, I think I could take this thing off now. I don't think I need that needle anymore. I'm going to set it aside, because now what I want to do, I just want to tighten it. And I want to make sure that it's like all like all together, as tight as possible. Okay, like I said, like it's like still weird on this side. So I did as much as I can. It's not going to be perfect, because again, you know, I kind of like, I think some rows longer than the others, so it did come out kind of wonky. Okay, I'm just going to try to trim off so the knots won't be so hard for me to. Okay. Yeah, so instead of me trying to make a pom-pom, which was going to be hard for me to do anyway. Let's see. I'm just going to trim it from the inside. Okay. And that will be my little pom-pom. So that's the pom-pom. More or less. So, yeah. So basically, this is the hat. So that's how it came out. And like I said, I definitely, you know, want to make more things other than just, you know, just, what do you call it? I'm trying to. Can't do that much. I don't know. I've been really getting into wanting to wear a lot of fur around me. Like I have this one coat and it has like, I don't know. I think it's goat fur or something like that. And it just I think it's on a hood. I think. And it just goes around my head so nice. And I'm like, I think I remember one time taking a picture of it. And or was it only around my neck? I have to find it. But it came around me so nice and I just loved it. It's the same thing with my coat. When I put my coat on, I put the hood and it has a lot of fur on it. So, but I have to tighten it with a scarf, and then when it comes out, it just flows all over around my head. I don't know what it is. I just love the way that feels. So I want to get into that kind of first. So there's my hat. There's my little thing, my little pom-pom thingy on top. And I think because I'm going to put the back, I don't know, just tilt you a little bit more so you can see it. So it's not that bad. I mean, I could always flip it a little bit, but yeah, I mean, it's not great, but yeah, let me see. It's not great. You can't see the pom-pom. You could barely see it. At least it feels better now. The last time I had this on, it was like I felt it all the way in the back of my head, like really low in the back of my neck. But this feels a lot better. And you could see the little pom-pom thing there. So yeah, I like this better. It came out better than what I anticipated. So Yeah, I like the way this one came out. And like I said, I'm going to be trying, you know, I really want to make, I want to learn how to make some gloves, the fingerless gloves. And then, oh, you know which hats I like too? You know the hats that I have, I have dentures, so it's hard to talk sometimes. So, they have like the ear covers, and then it has like these braid things going down. I made one time. I think it was a few years ago, and I think I ended up giving it away because it just didn't really look right. Didn't come out really as I thought it was gonna come out. But at least I gave it a go, and I did make it. But I want to give it another go. So yeah, how do you like it, guys? I think I like it. It feels good. It really does. So, and it's not falling off, and it's covering my ears. I really like it. So, so okay. All right. So I think that's it. But yeah, gonna be getting into I've been thinking about getting into some more. There's one thing about clothes. You can always tell the shape of your head by the way you wear your body, by the way you wear your clothes. I noticed that. Even when you wear like leggings and stuff like that, you take your leggings off, you could see the shape of your bottom. So, yeah. My first hat. Okay. Little still wonky, but it'll do. But I mean, you know what I was thinking? I could always put like, make a little white rose and put like a little white rose, like an embellishment, like a little white rose, and to keep it closed up here, like a little white rose or a white flower. I don't know, I'm overthinking. I don't know what happened to my hair. Anyway, so coming this year, because I know we're at a close to an end, there's a lot of projects that I want to do, and I want to start getting on some as much as possible. So there's a lot of more crocheting items, more junk journaling items, more projects that I've been like saving, like for the longest time. I don't know what happened to my hair. I know I feel it like it's all over the place. Except I just can't see it here. That I've been saving, and what I want to do, I mean, I could save so many, but what good is it if I'm not making them? You know what I mean? I want to make them. So that's what I'm going to be doing this coming year. I'm going to be going through all the projects that I've been saving, and I'm going to start making them. And one of them was the hat. I was determined to do that. And then I don't think I'll do the gloves right now, but I am definitely do want to get into the what was that called? The throws, the cover throws, the crochet cover throws. I really want to get into that. And what really got me into wanting to crochet was that I saw somebody had made some sunflower blocks, and they were so gorgeous. And autumn, you know, fall was just right around the corner. And I was like, oh my God. And I had sunflowers up and everything. And I said, if I would have known that about 3-4 months ago, I would have been going crazy making them, making a small throw blanket, a crochet blanket, and have it on my bed. But it was already late in the game. And I was like, next year, for sure. Oh, I'm in. I am like so in. So I can't wait to do those. I think I hear my grandkids. Okay, guys, are you fishing the sea? So glad you caught me. We'll catch you later. Bye. Hi.